Hi, this is Felipe from UserGuiding. Today, I will introduce you to our go-to tool for quickly identifying and resolving issues. This tool allows you to inspect the details of your user guiding materials. But remember, if you can't open the troubleshooter on a page, it likely means user guiding is not installed. Make sure to check that first. Opening the troubleshooter is easy. Head to the settings page of your guides, hotspots, checklists, or surveys. Make sure the content status is active. Click on the troubleshooter icon and it will open on the redirection URL of the current content. For service checklists, type in the URL where you want to run the troubleshooter. If you're already on a URL where your materials should be showing, right-click the User Guiding Chrome extension icon on your browser and select Run Troubleshooter on this page. Now, let's dive into how the troubleshooter works. There are 6 main sections, starting with container information. In container information, you'll find details about the JS code embedded on the current page. Move on to current user information, where you'll discover details about the current user. User identification is crucial for personalized experiences. Check if it's enabled and completed. If enabled, you'll see the user ID and user segments the current user belongs to, along with user attributes. If you are seeing a red cross instead of a user ID, you should check if the user identification is correctly installed. You can check whether the current user is included in a segment through the User Segments section. Next up, we have guides. You can check the targeting and segmentation availability of your active guides. You can understand why a guide may not be showing up on the current page. The guide you are looking for is likely listed in the other guides, since these active guides are not displayed on the current page. Expanding the details of the guides you are troubleshooting will show you what's causing the problem. If there is an error in the targeting availability, that means your guide's targeting conditions do not match the current URL. Getting an error in the segmentation line means the current user is not included in the guide's selected audience group. An important thing to note here is that having a red cross next to guide not seen means the user has seen the guide. Scheduling availability is where you can see if the guide is within the selected time period of being active, that is, if you have set a time frame. Lastly, first step UI element existence having an X indicates that the HTML element selected for your guide's first step is not present on the page. Move on to hotspots. Identify issues with active hotspot groups and individual hotspots. Ensure targeting and segmentation conditions are met for them to appear. The same logic applies to hotspots, checklists, and surveys. For hotspots, you can also see additional hotspot details. For checklists, you can look into each checklist item's details separately. Lastly, for surveys, you can check whether the survey has been postponed by the user before. And there you have it. With these insights, you'll be able to diagnose and resolve any issues with user guiding content quickly. I hope this was helpful.